I don't have chat up. Hold on a sec. That's dumb. I actually have to pull up. Hey, welcome in, ladies. I'm still figuring out how to get chat up and stuff. How is the sound? Is the sound okay? Can you hear me? I don't. It's the laptop mic, so I don't know if it's any good. I guess I could pull up the stream and see how loud it is. Oh god, I can hear myself. Okay, that's loud enough. Enjoy the Christmas tunes. Okay, looks like it's working. All good? Nice. So first things first, I'm gonna have an energy drink. I literally... You're on the phone though? Okay. I just woke up. I woke up around 1 o'clock, so like 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. Thought this would be fun, because we were talking about it with Mandy. So, we got everything ready here. We don't have the... Oh, I should have it in the camera so you guys can see. I don't have the exact rolls, but I go to the store and I buy these like poofy French sandwich rolls. They're kind of like baguette-ish, a little bit, maybe a little too soft. And I think that they work really well. I'm gonna dry toast them too, just a little bit. That Red Bull's hitting. So she's still at workish? Oh, okay. Yeah, I pinged her specifically because I thought she would enjoy the process. Still at work. Rip. Well, I don't know. Should get off work soon? It's what? 6 o'clock there? I can maybe stall. Hate the Frenchman, but eat his bread. That's true. I'm a hypocrite. Let's see here. I don't have a panini press, but what I think I'll do is I will heat this up. And then press it down with both. So surprisingly, the camera that I hooked up, the webcam is orientated correctly. I just put it on the thing and it's nice. 7-ish? Alright, that's 4 here. Or no. 7 p.m., 654. Did you... Huh? 7 p.m. for you would be 4 p.m. for me, but it's currently 3 p.m. for... Oh, my laptop has Colorado time. I was like, why does it say it's later? Okay. Well, I'm just doing like prep work, you know, so... It's probably not too big of a deal. We'll see how my knife did. I sharpened it because I was like, I'm going to be cutting tomatoes and... Probably better, safer to do it with a sharp knife. So 544. Okay. Yeah, my laptop says 644 right now, but then I looked at my phone and it said 344. So Colorado. Yeah, because I bought the laptop in Colorado when I was on a work trip because I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, and I didn't want to wait till I got home. So I was like, okay, I'll just buy a gaming laptop and then I'll play. And then if I go on other work trips, I can continue to play games. But yeah, obviously when I'm home, I don't use a laptop for anything. So I guess I can start getting reads ready. If I'm stalling, I want to give Mandy some time. You know. Do half an onion, a bell pepper, some ground beef, and some Tillamook cheese, of course. It's really funny. I was a streamer that I follow, Saint Riot. I'm gonna stall. I'm just gonna stall. Stall Omegalol. Oh, that's nice and brown. Yeah. Gonna press these down. I probably should have cut them in half before I did. It's gonna be harder to do. But kind of a fake panini. Cooking no stream. Oh no. What was I talking about? So yeah, a streamer I follow, Saint Riot, really likes Tillamook cheese, and he called it Tillamook. So if you're ever in the Pacific Northwest. It looks like it should be Tillamook, but it's Tillamook because I think it's a Native American word. So it's a kind of a random trivia. Smart panini, yeah. I don't need a panini. There's a lot of kitchen gadgets, and I'm like, man, it'd be sick to have, you know, but it just take up counter space. We'll get back to the cheese later. I also have some mushrooms that I need to use up, so this really will be like a mushroom and Swiss burger kind of deal. But oh, I should show it to the camera. Yeah. Let me wash these. How's your guys' day? You guys were up late. I remember I checked on Discord and I saw that you guys were still playing Valo. I was like, oh my gosh. That's a dedication. I don't know if it was because I was drunk or because I'm just bad at the game, but it was hard to keep up with y'all. Probably a mixture of both. I probably just need to get good. B. Panini. I am John Panini, the creator of the panini. Basically what I wanted to happen. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so I'll start doing the veg. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Alright, never mind. Did you guys know? Stop me if you heard this before. But these like creminis, they're the same as like the button mushrooms, from what I've been told. They're just at a later stage. They're at a later stage in life, so they're more brown. We've been sold a lie. normally I actually just remove the stem. Makes it a little easier to cut. It's flat on the board. That's whatever. Panini, panini. Mushrooms. There's pepper. We were just chasing a win. Ah, oh, rip. I don't know. Did it seem to you like those lobbies were hard? It seemed to me like those lobbies were hard. Like I was like, yeah, I was drunk, but I was like damn, damn guys, come on. Maybe it's because of the weekend. I don't know. Aim was there when I start missing shotgun shots, you know I'm dead. That's true. That is true. How's... Oh yeah, the music's still playing. I have my headphones plugged in, so I can't actually hear the music. Because it would come over the PC speaker, so... I just have to trust that it's playing. This isn't really traditional. I'm going to make it like how I like to make it. It was a Thursday night. It's Friday night in California. Traditionally, onions and a bell pepper. But I like to put in a little bit of spice. So I have some pepperoncinis. I'll go in there. I think that'll be pretty good. Alrighty. Bowl. I bought these bowls specifically for Mise en Place. Look, they got little animals on them. Music a bit louder? Okay, I'll turn it down. Like I said, I can't hear it. There, we'll do like that. There we go. Maybe half an onion, I would think. Oh no, that one has a bad spot in it. It's okay. I think it's just the middle. I think I can still use this. Yeah. I'll cut it out of this other half though. One sec. Wish I had my AirPods so loud at the party. It's okay. I'm not saying anything important. Let me get rid of this. This has been sitting in my fridge for a while, so that's probably why it starts to... W bowl? Yeah. Yeah, I looked. I had a big brain idea. I was like, hey, I can pull the stream up on my phone, and then I can use my headset to listen to the music. But didn't end up doing that. So, alright, we're gonna find the root. And actually, slice these lengthwise. So I can do it this way. Be very careful when you're doing that. It's almost too much onion. I'll be alright. This will cook down, I'm sure. Fun fact. It's dull knives that cause you to cry when you're cutting onions. Because the serrations, I guess they break apart the cells, and the cells are lined in a certain way, and when you cut them up a certain way, it releases the stuff that makes you cry. So, all right. Just gonna prep these by cutting them lengthwise. I should have done it before I smashed them, but you live and learn. Ooh, that's nice and crunchy though. I like it. Damn, didn't know. Yeah. Just another reason to keep a sharp knife around. I'm glad I sharpened this, otherwise I would be crying. There's no doubt about it. I would be bawling right now. Do like 2 slices of cheddar. Got my pepperoncinis. And for the final ingredient to make chopped cheese a chopped cheese, you will be adding, if I can find it, I have some chicken bouillon. Oh, here. It's in here. Chicken bouillon powder. Add a little bit. Alrighty. Let's do here. Clean this off. Some ground beef. I thought I had a plastic bag to put what I'm not going to use. Oh no, here we go. Here's one. Let's go. Nice. I thought about, because the reason I wanted to do this, not just because we were talking about it, but because I wanted a hamburger, and I was gonna go to McDonald's today and get one, but then I was like, if I'm going out, I should go to the store, you know? What I'm gonna do... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just making little things. Then, so I can make more chopped cheeses, I'm gonna throw some of this back in the fridge and then some in the freezer. Alright. Salt, pepper. Got my pickled stuff. This. My seasoning. Cool. It's time. It's like medium heat. So, if I understand the history of this correctly, it's a creation of Spanish Harlem, and they started out making it with frozen or prepackaged burgers, like round burgers, and they would chop them up so they got to the texture that they wanted, which I think is why they're called chopped cheese. I might be wrong, but I read that somewhere. So a little bit of oil. Oh god. Would it be better if I turn? No, I'm gonna keep those on. So to sort of replicate that, what I'll do is I'll form these basically into patties. Patties do be ground beef at the end of the day, yeah. Start the fan. Maybe I'll start the fan. How loud is the fan if I do it this loud? I'll start on low. See how it is. See how hot. Alright. Definitely hot enough. These don't have to be perfectly round, but I do want them to be relatively flat. Yeah, I was explaining to Lays earlier. So, I think part of the history of the chopped cheese in Harlem is that they had prepackaged or frozen beef patties. So what they do if they get the texture that they wanted is they just grill them up and then chop them up. So that's why they're called chopped cheeses. No, it's patties, but they chop them up. I'm gonna get some pepper. A little bit of salt because I'm going to be adding a lot of salt with the bouillon. And really, what the chicken bouillon is when they added it is it's just MSG. I mean, that's, you know, I think they probably used the accent. When I chop mine up, I like to be really fine, so I go one direction like this. I'll let it sit there a little bit. I'll go the other way. Now is a good time to add some of the stuff that I actually wanted to cook off a little bit. The mushrooms and the peppers and the onions. And for spice, some pepperoncinis. Let's go. Yeah, they do this on a big flat top and they use like scrapers to do it, but you know, I don't have that, so we'll have to do. It will cook down, but that is a lot. Now we go to another step that's equally important, and that is your chopped cheeses should be wrapped up because the steam helps soften the bun a little bit. So. And I bought some foil. Shrooms, yes, let's go. Shroom enjoyers. I mean, like that. I mean, it's basically done in an instant. I'm gonna cook these mushrooms a little smaller than that fat. If you don't want all the beef fat, what you can do, what I like to do is I take just like a paper towel, like one or two, and you put it in here and just absorb it. Alright, so I'm continuing around to low now because I don't have to cook anything through. And I'm just going to layer on some cheese. If you wanted to, you could cover this. I might actually. Just so it melts a little easier. Let's prep the buns for the sandwich, I guess. Now I've seen them with like lettuce and tomatoes. Oh, tomatoes, that's important. Ketchup and mustard. I normally just do like mustard and then tomatoes because I already have a lot of variety in the veggies and stuff. So. Fuck. I made space my cutting too quick. Whatever. Rinsed off my tomato and there's a sticker on it. Let's get rid of it. Cooked in or raw? These are gonna be raw. They're just gonna be on the bun. I do like them nice and thin though, like that. So. Well, I'll do 2 sandwiches, so I'll do like one more. There we go. Tomato, spin it for the camera so you can see. There you go. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper to the tomatoes, I think. They'd be good. Never hurts. It's gonna be kind of hard to do with the spatula. I might actually grab a spoon. Oh, a mustard. Of course. Mustard. Do is going to roll this up as tightly as I can. And we're going to seal it off at the ends. I think they use like butcher paper or something in the stores. There you go. It's ready. I'm going to cut it in half in a second. Let's do the other one. Tomato, some pepper.
I'm trying desperately not to fucking spill my top, my stove top. Anyway, it happened though. It's all coming together. Whoop. Well, if it spills in the thing, it's fine. Yeah. And I've been told by New Yorkers that leaving one of these to sit out, like in your pocket or something, while you're on the train or something, makes them better. So we're gonna let them sit out for a couple minutes. And while those couple minutes are up, I'm gonna do my dishes. I like doing these because, again, they're really easy, and I can just take the foil product and I can throw it in my lunch bag in the morning, or I can throw them in the fridge. Let the sauces get in the bread. Yeah, exactly right. You gotta let everything mingle, as Babish would say. Get to know each other. Or just microwave the foil. That's true. I remember I did that as a kid. Did any of you guys do that as a kid? When my mom used to have these dishes that she loved. They're called Old Country Roses, and they were white porcelain bowls and plates, but they had gold hem on the side. You know, like where this would be, just a little bit. But gold is a metal, you know, and you don't really think about that when you're a kid. So you put one of those bowls in the microwave. And surprisingly, she wasn't terribly mad about it, but it does create quite a show. I'm wiping off my laptop because I got some grease spatter on it. Oh no. I should have used the far burner and not the close one. That's I'll remember for next time. Uh-oh. Made everything disappear. We're still good? Alright, we're good. You thought it was fair? Yeah. Maybe we just didn't think it would do it, you know? Like, oh, that is actual gold, you know? I had a plain mushroom just now because I didn't see it and it didn't make it into the pan. And they're not great, I can tell you that right now. I much prefer them with butter and salt. Not obviously apparent, yeah. Who knows? Maybe she's like, oh, they say it's gold, but it's probably not gold. It's probably like a ripoff or something, you know. But then it turned out it was actually gold. My mom that was like her pride. She had like a china cabinet, and like, you know, she loved that china. And me and my dad used to always tease her because me and my dad are pretty utilitarian. So we're just like, oh, let's just get like like cafeteria lunch trays and just eat off of those. And she's like, if you do that, you're eating outside. Right, moment of truth. We got a nice crispy bun. Got some cheese and onion. Mmm. 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 Yep, this is still good. Mmm. Just someone been being practical. I mean, we were just teasing, you know, but it's not like she, you know, told us to never use the dish. She liked those dishes and she liked us using them, you know. So she's like, why would I have china and for you guys to go out and eat off of a rock, you know? Get something to drink? Yeah. I have a watermelon Red Bull, but I'm also gonna pour a drink. Not the nearest today. I think I got some Jameson left over. Let me grab my glass. Watermelon Red Bull is pretty good. Oh, that's like no Jameson at all. Yeah, looks like there was more in the bottle. You know what I'll do? This is probably gonna be disgusting. I'll use like the rest of my Red Bull. No, it's not bad. Take this out of the wrapper. Mmm. Nothing left. Mmm. That was good. Are you suing me? All right. For the chopped cheese recipe. Oh, I see. The alcohol just didn't settle. Yeah, that's it. Even the drink looks delicious. Oh, thank you. I don't know how long you're in, Tommy. I was thinking of you when I started stream. I didn't remember what time you normally watch Twitch, so I was like, I'll just shoot for the evening. But here was the you can check the VOD obviously, but I made chopped cheeses. A little not wholly traditional because I like to add some spice to it. Add some jardinières and some peppers, and then yeah, but very good. I like it. I think the pickled peppers add a lot to it, I think. Oh. On the first one? New setup, so I think it'd be pretty easy to do these again because I'm using the webcam I bought for my desktop just hooked up to my laptop, and both the cameras are pretty good. It's on an MSI laptop, so I think performance will be a little bit better. I don't know, I don't have the stats up, so I can't see how I'm dropping frames, but it says it doesn't. Yeah. And the beauty of it is I made two of them, so I'm gonna put this in the fridge and I can have it later. That's great. Cozy setup, yeah. If I had to do it again, I would use the burner further away from my laptop. That'd probably be a smarter decision. It's probably fine for like soups and stuff. It was gonna be this or like kimchi radish soup, but I already did soup. I did ramen that one time, so I was like, I don't know, I'll try something else. Oh snap! Let me get another one. Yeah, for those late night invasions, you gotta get a snack. I apologize, guys. I'm probably gonna destroy this half too. This is my right. My birthright. No, I'm just kidding. It's moments like these that I'm reminded that it's kind of awesome being an adult and I can just go out and do this. 15 miles on MTB today, even though I ate already. I'd housed one of those. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I like your mountain bike pictures, man. I've only been mountain biking a couple times. One was at like summer camp back when I was like 9. And I took a really bad spill. One of the handlebars came up and it like it like scraped like the entire of my upper armpit. It was awful. But I got back up, you know, because back then I could just shrug that kind of stuff off, and I kept going. I did swear a lot though when it happened, and the camp counselors thought it was really funny. breaking your collarbone is wrong. Yeah, I'm lucky actually. That was fun. They had like a course. It wasn't super steep, but it did have like hills and stuff. You could do jumps and stuff. This was, of course, back in the '90s, right? So they're like, if a kid dies, it's whatever, you know. Mmm. Shout out to my boy Tillamook Cheese. They never let me down. Mm. Damn, that was good. Shout out to the bread too. I don't. It's not technically the right type of bread, but it works really well for it. I think because it's a little sweet, and it's definitely soft. So when I press it down to panini it, it just works really well. It gets a nice crunchy exterior. So glad you getting ready for bed. Yeah. I'm glad to see you. Like I said, like you kept bringing up the ramen stream, and I was like, God, I should do another food stream. But it's been so long, and all right, today's the day. So cheers to you, my Red Bull whiskey concoction, which is growing on me actually a little bit. You know what this tastes like? I went to a bar and I'm pretty sure one of their specialty drinks was a watermelon mixed drink, and I think they literally just used probably watermelon Red Bull and like whiskey. That's very funny because I was like, why does it tastes very familiar. Sounds banging. Yeah, I mean it was good. I ordered 2 of them, but now that I know, I mean like, oh, I'll just go get the Red Bull myself, I guess. Ah, man. How was your day today, Tommy? I was thinking about streaming Souls today, but I don't know what to stream. I've been doing like build making streams, which are really fun, but they're kind of boring sometimes because it's just going and grabbing stuff, you know. I'd like to get to the point where I'm like Saint, where I can just invade while I build, you know, and have success. But a lot of times my builds are like mousetrap builds, and so they kind of require me to have everything in place. So they're not super great on their own. The Day of Paradise, Lucky Life's been so good. That's a great outlook to have. That is. Because you're on the East Coast, right? If I remember correctly. I might be misremembering correctly. I might be misremembering correctly. That is not an accurate or factual statement. You can't misremember and also be correct. About an hour from New York City? Yeah, okay. Yeah. We should do a Soulsborne meetup, dude. I think that'd be awesome. Or we could just meet up at like TwitchCon. I don't know. I don't really have any other like big streamers I would really want to see. And most of the streamers I follow don't go to TwitchCon, so stop by anytime for a tour. I would love to. I've only been to JFK, which isn't really in New York, right? But it's but I would like to see it at least. I used to live in Maryland way back when, and I don't know. I didn't do too much traveling on the East Coast when I was there. But at Times Square and Central Park, that's true. Yeah, I gotta be that person that like slows down in the middle of everyone walking so I can take a photo and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will stream today, or stream solos today. Like I said, I want to do a beast build with all the beast incantations. I want to remake my level 40 paladin, like my buff build, on a PC, or not PC, but on a PS5. And at some point, I should remake my Spellblade, but I kind of really don't want to do that because I already have a level 80 Spellblade with the Moonlight Greatsword, and that fills basically the same role. So I don't know. Right now I'm doing Int Faith at low level, just random spells and incants. I have it's not really an arcane build. It's a quality build with a little bit of arcane, so I can use spells. I haven't done a full arcane build, but I don't really want to because it's just, put points into damage stat. Now good. Now you do damage. Find arcane scaling weapons. The Godslayer build was fun at meta. Watermelon and Red Bull. Watermelon, Red Bull with a little bit of whatever leftover Jameson I had, which wasn't that much. It was like a splash. Stayed up late to see Elden News last night. I know, we got done dirty. Typically, when Jeff doesn't have any big announcements to share for those type of things, like last year, I think he came out and he said, like, or not last year, but because they do it twice a year, right? Like in the beginning of the year and the end of the year. For the game showcase at the beginning of the year, he was like, oh, like keep expectations, to a minimum, but we will have a good show. But he was really hyping up the Game Awards. And I was like, oh, for sure, he's going to announce Shadows of the Erdtree release. Because I'm like, the only other things that he really got hyped up were for Armored Core and a couple others. And so I was like, it has to be. And didn't he fly to like see Miyazaki? So I was like, why would you do that? But yeah, we got. But there's a lot of cool games. I'm trying not to get too excited about it, but the No Man's Skyrim, the no lighty fire or light no fire, actually looks kind of fucking cool. And again, I'm gonna wait till the game comes out. Right? I'm not gonna pre-order anything, but most of what they showed off just kind of seemed like stuff that they've already done in No Man's Sky. Like the mounts are basically just a ship, like you just fly around in a ship, right? That's something they've done, and multiplayer, we know that they eventually added multiplayers. They know how to do it now, right? So I'm like, I have a little bit, I'm tempering my expectations, but I have a little bit more faith that project is feasible because a lot of the stuff that they showed off is basically stuff they've already done. But it was kind of a bad omen. The interview 5 days before I said it's good ways off but progressing well. Yeah, that seemed like some damage mitigation, like a little bit. I feel like they were just like yeah, don't worry guys, it's still coming, but it's a ways off. I know Makuta was like, was it Man who was like, oh yeah, they probably got caught unaware. Like they didn't think Elden Ring would be as big as it was, so they're like, oh, they didn't probably have a lot of people on the DLC team. I don't think that's true necessarily, because I think typically the DLC team is just the main game team. You might have some sectioned off earlier to start working on it, and then the other guys come in and help. So we don't really know about how they do development. It's like the myth of Dark Souls 2 was made by the B team. That's a lie. That's not true at all. It's just made by FromSoft. They're just a company, right? I do think though that I think it's going to be massive, because I think the impetus is that, like, think about how massive the campaign was. If they did something that was the size of, the Painted World, like it wouldn't be worth anyone's time. So I think it's going to be huge. They're going to add a lot of broken weapons, of course, which I look forward to fighting. Madness split leaf. Just get true comboed into Madness into R2. But it'll be good. It'll be a good time. They can take as much time as they want. They've earned that the right to do whatever they want. Longer the better. Yeah. And hopefully a lot of the cut content gets restored, like the Kale quest. Like that's the Kale quest has like the best voice acting in the game, and it got cut. I was like, that is insane. That voice actor was going ham, and they're just like, nah, we're not gonna use it. I have a feeling that might get re-added. That and the dream stuff, but. All right, I'm just stalling now. I don't have any dessert. I don't have anything really to add. I might be on later to play Elden Ring, but thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you, Lace. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Tommy. Definitely rest well and have a good night, and dream of chopped cheeses. All right, night everybody.